Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Farr from TradingWinds.com, and this is our nightly update for May 7th, 2024. Well, here we are again, another uneventful day. If we look across the board here, look at these moves on the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq, the Russell, the Dow up 36 points, the S&P up 8. I mean, if we go back to the 5-minute chart, if you recall, if you were part of our chat here. Actually, we were looking at the spies throughout our chat the last time, and we were looking at the 5-minute chart. You know, we got that gap a couple of days ago on Monday. We kind of went sideways for most of the day. At the end, we had a bit of a rally. You look at today, we gap up again. We go completely flat, and then we sell off a little bit here. But really, two very uneventful days. Once again, you can see the last 10 minutes of each of those days here, the volume. But yeah, it's just been very, very quiet. It's like this market's waiting for some sort of catalyst, even though we pretty much know where we stand. You know, I don't think the Fed's going to start cutting for at least a couple more months or so. And, you know, there, we know where we're at, but there's very little movement here. If we look at the Nasdaq up 13 points, I mean, just look at the range from high to low today. Very, very small. The Russell up less than 3 points. Let's go have a look at crude oil. It was up 8 cents. You know, a bit of movement throughout the day, but by the end of it, not much. You look at the gold down 8 points. Again, failed to get above the 20 there, a little concerning, but you know, just quiet. It's a nothing day, so we can almost disregard that candle. You look at silver, got there, pulled back down 10 cents. Bond yields mostly lower. The dollar sitting at 105.37 here, still below the 20. The VIX is just above 13. There just isn't a whole lot going on. Even, you know, you look at the crypto market. I mean, look at Bitcoin up $22. I mean, absolutely nothing going on. Ethereum, no change there. You know, there just isn't much to talk about. It's surprising that it's been this quiet. I thought, you know, once we get all those announcements out of the way last week, this week, there's really nothing to worry about. Most of the big earnings announcements are out of the way. There's no, uh, you know, no real economic data to worry about. I thought this market would sort itself out. Really hasn't done so. I mean, excuse me, it's moved slightly higher, you know, but really hasn't been convincing. I guess that's what I'm getting at. If we look at some of those bigger names like Apple, right? It gapped up, but ever since then, again, hasn't done much. If we look at Amazon, right? Um, I mean, it's moved a little here. It's back to the high. Today fails to follow through. I mean, it had a shot to break out here and really start to move, and we get a doji type candle. Just not much going on. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla's a little interesting here as it is back to this support line that we had drawn in a long time ago. But you know, after that gap on earnings, really hasn't done much, not much at all. And even Nvidia, which was a huge mover. I mean, look at this. We break that high. We thought, here we go. We're going to start to move somehow. What happens? We open slightly lower here, and then just fall apart, and then by the end of the day make it all back. So I mean that's a bullish candle, yes, but if you look at the closing prices over the last couple of days, I mean really very little change. So overall, a very quiet day. Not a whole lot to talk about. This is probably going to be the shortest video we ever we ever have for a nightly update, but there's just not a lot to talk about. All right. So and you know, looking across the board here, the Dow, the S&P, um, the Nasdaq, you know, I know we say the weekly candle hasn't closed it, but so far all three time frames align. We just have low volume and very little movement. So hopefully things pick up. Tomorrow we'll be having another live market chat, 10 a.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you on our next update. Take care.